Okay, we are live. Alright, so our adventurers are just coming up from recovering from a night of partying. Rain had too much sarsaparilla that night. I believe the party was going to see Darren Edermath and follow up about this orc problem from at the town hall. Correct?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. So on that note, go.
Off to see Dern.
We're all
I'll say
walking over to
you all
town
you've all
hall.
woken up. You've all met downstairs at the the first floor of the inn.
Okay, is Don downstairs?
Don is not downstairs.
Oh man.
Where's Don?
Yeah, I thought he joined our party.
Here, Nick, can I make a survival check?
might
I want to see if
murder
I can
us,
track Don.
Sure, go for it.
We never finished this
Love
campaign
it.
because we're just
So-
trying to get
so
to Don.
I just rolled a
Side question.
17 plus 5 for a 23.
Okay.
Me too.
So you like
Don is fucking gone.
you actually somehow fucking find the tracks out of the
They're going
inn
right to the town hall.
out of the inn out of the town to the Tribord Trail, where eventually the tracks get muddied up and covered by multiple other people who have walked on that trail as well.
I'd like to take note of what the shape of the boots look like, so see if I can recognize it in the future.
Okay, sure. They're
Okay.
they're like you can tell the way they're shaped. It's like the heel's normal and then it narrows out like a pointy toe at the end, and you can tell based on the way he steps that there's a bell on the top of it.
Hell yeah, sounds good. I go back and join the group.
Okay. All right. So, you see Pete walk back into the inn.
Guys, I think Don's left us. I don't know why he would just ghost us in the middle of the night, but I think we gotta go find Don.
I was hoping he didn't come find us in the middle of the night, so we'll count it as a blessing.
Yeah. How'd you guess?
Ourselves, so we can try to see if we can find him as we're doing our own adventures.
I'm sure we'll see Don again when Don wants to be seen. He wasn't all that thrilled with us blowing up his spot, so.
I thought we got along fast.
We're the fucking saviors of Phandelver. It's our spot now.
Yeah, for what that's worth.
The savior of like everywhere else in this world. We don't know. He was a man of few words, but lots of puffs of smoke.
Alright, I'll
So
just
maybe we
Darren
should go
call-
find him then.
Oh, alright, so when we walk out the inn, since the shrine's like right there, can I run over there and see if the priestess that we did the quest for is there?
Sure.
Is she
Make a perception check.
perception?
And I'll say like it's like 8 in the morning.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep, that's a 2.
It looks like the shrine. They haven't
which makes
like
it a 4.
they haven't like opened up the shrine yet. It looks like there's sections for the public to come up and approach, but there's no person like running the shrine at the moment.
And there's like nobody there, or
No, nobody's there at this point in time.
alright, fine.
Alright.
Well, then I'm just
So
with the
what
group still traveling to the thing.
So we're walking to the what?
The orchard to see Darren.
Okay. Alright.
And we go.
Are there any shops along the way?
Are you asking them or are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
You're asking me. Yes, there are shops. Not along the way to the orchard though. But there are shops in town.
Alright, well, if there's no shops that we pass, like as we're walking, I'm gonna mention to, I forget who has the fucking, that
It's
staff
Angel,
that's
the
broken.
Angel.
So I'll look at Buddy and be like, if you ever want me to fix that staff, I'll I may have something to do when we have to help fix it when we have a second.
All right, let's do that after we talk to Darren. Right?
You're really quiet.
I'm
Me?
quiet?
No, Angel, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Put the mic in your mouth.
Hold on, let me turn it up. All right, is that good?
Oh yeah.
Better.
Okay.
So I just
so-
tell him like as we're walking, I say to him basically like I may, I'd like to try something on that staff that we looked at that was broken. When we get a chance, maybe I might be able to have something for you.
All right, sounds good.
All right, no promises though.
Okay.
All right, so I mean, unless anybody else has anything, I think we continue to
You
walk.
get paid.
Yeah, let's go see Darren.
Yep.
I knock on the door, the town hall.
The orchard.
Or the orchard, Jesus. I don't know why I keep thinking we're going to town hall. I knock on the orchard tree.
You knock on the town hall. Everybody left you.
You knock on the orchard tree? Is that what you said?
Yeah, well, because I thought.
Are
we were
you
in
like-
town hall. Yeah.
Okay, you're approaching you cross over the town
Yeah,
green.
is anyone outside at the orchard?
You don't see anyone in the orchard at this early in the morning.
Okay. I knock on the door to the house at the orchard.
Okay. you
Walk
knock
over
on-
to one of the trees, and I pick another apple and I start eating it.
Okay, you do that. As you knock on the door, maybe it takes you a few knocks. The door opens. You see Darren in what looks to be like he's like wearing his morning like he's wearing his garb that he would when he starts to get ready to pick the apples for the day of the orchard. He's like getting ready for work. I see you've returned. Any news of the villagers? As he's like strapping on like his overalls over his shoulder.
Oh, right. I forgot we have to tell him.
Yeah, about that. We found the villagers. They're all dead.
Like his face just sinks and he like puts his hand up against the door to lean against and looks down. He's like, I knew it.
There's a tower, what about a day's journey northeast up the Tribor Trail. It's a ruined tower. We, kind of caved it in a bit where the bodies are, so you guys can do whatever rites or whatever you want to do with them. But basically there was, and I explained what happened, that there was a evil mage that was, essentially sucking their souls and
I see.
and all that, and then some demon came out of the portal when he seemed like we had just defeated him, and then sucked him into some pit of hell, I'm guessing.
So like most people would be like shocked at this news. Darren is like stone-faced, listening to you intently, absorbing it, like someone who has seen the darker side of adventuring.
Mags will ask Darren. She'll like describe Lucian and be like, "Had you heard of him before? Had you seen him around town before? Or do you think he just went to the tower by himself without coming into Phandelver?"
Nay, the mage's name was Kessendar. When he came to the town, Lucian is a totally new name to me, so I'm shocked to hear that there were two different mages.
Have you heard of anything like this sort of infernal activity in the area at all?
No. I mean, there's normal, raiders, as you know, the Red Brand ruffians, goblins occasionally, but nothing that nefarious. If it was, we would have definitely sent word to Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter.
Well, at least for now, that threat is ended, and at the very least, there won't be any more wondering about the missing villagers, and hopefully no more kidnappings or
Well,
anything, at least for that.
it's been a very unfortunate month for this town. You know, like the Red Brand ruffians killing off some of our villagers, and then losing 6 separate villagers for work that we thought was just innocent work. It's just unfortunate, but either way, mind you not of the villagers. I'll take care of it and tell the families. I appreciate what you've done, nonetheless.
We're only sadder that we couldn't come bearing happier news.
Yes.
Tell them that
as
we
am I.
attempt. Tell them that we had. I would tell them that we attempted to bury the dead, and that castle and that area is now.
You already told him that.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Cool.
yes, I appreciate that. I think even though they might be in a horrible state, they most likely will want to bury their own dead. So I appreciate you being thoughtful of that. Well, some of us will make the day's journey to go and bury their dead at the tower.
Okay. All right.
Any other goings on? Things happening? Oh, I have a question you might know. Who's the
Yeah, sure.
purveyor of the shrine? What's her name?
Oh,
recently
Sister
did-
Grielle.
Thank you. That's literally all I freaking wanted to do since last time.
Sister Grielle. Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she's been getting roughed up, but we helped her out. So
Yeah, I remember her mentioning something
how
about
do you spell it? Grielle?
Grielle. Graele.
Okay, and I'm like doodling that on the side of my cup. No, I'm just kidding.
Darren,
What an odd form of
it-
parchment. Oh, yes, yes.
You sound like someone who's seen some things and maybe been to some places. Have you heard of a city called Arabor?
Arbor. Let's do a history check for him. Unfortunately, I think I may have heard that in my young days of adventuring, but if I remember correctly, that city is long gone.
What do you mean gone?
As in, like, it's thousands of years old.
Well,
Where was it? Do you know? Somewhere relatively.
Unfortunately, I don't. It's somewhere on the east.
Somewhere on the east.
Well-
Somewhere in the east part.
east is a better direction than none.
I begin walking east. No, I'm just kidding.
But listen, I just want you to know I appreciate what you've done for this town, and I don't have money to pay you for what you did, but I can bestow you some of the equipment I used to use when I was an adventurer. So he goes back into the house for a moment.
I think Pete and Rain don't need any of that. They'll just take it in apples.
He yells, "Yeah, have all the apples you want. It's fine."
I mean,
He comes
6
back.
less
Alright.
mouths to feed, you know?
So he comes back with like a sword. It's the blade is almost like it's arched at the tip, and it's got like what do you call it, like a guard that kind of ends with a swirl on each side, and then the handle has almost like a cross stitching down the blade. It's a very good quality sword.
Is it like a short sword or two-hander or what kind of?
It's a short sword.
Okay.
Yep.
Aaron, I hate to go against you, but I have it noted that you promised us 25 gold per person for investigating.
And I understand that. To be honest with you, that money is going to have to go to their funerals.
Well, we already buried him. Did we tell you that we buried him?
We
And then-
You
no,
just
we
told
didn't
me you
bury
didn't
him though.
bury
Yeah, so the cost of the funeral was
We didn't bury
25
them
gold.
though. We left them in the tower.
Well, I don't
and then we
remember,
closed
but I
off
think
the
we did.
tower. We closed off the tower. And we
I always
said
love to bury him.
the townsfolk will want to bury him. That's
He
what
says, "Listen, I understand you would like 25 gold, but I'll tell you right now, this short sword is worth at least 100.
I'll take it.
That's less than 25 per.
Does it have any special properties?
I mean, it just was an excellent sword for me that I used during adventuring. This is the GM talking. You would probably have to like actually inspect the item.
Like identify the item.
Identify the item if you wanted to know more about it. He says this sword is kept true.
You want me to identify it?
Cut through many orcs' armor in the past. So he hands the sword.
I take it?
You want to come up? Okay, so he hands the sword to Rain as you approach.
Let me see how good of a fucking sword this is.
Dude, it's actual.
And then he like
and...
you see him like look over to the right of his door, and he grabs something off the wall and he pulls it out, and it's actually is a short bow, and he says, "I also have a short bow I used to use as well." And you can see this short bow is of elven quality. It's a very fine bow with almost like a silver string. Looks like a silver string that is what do you call it? What's tied, laced into the actual wood.
Yeah, I see the bow.
Yep.
I take the sword. I put it in the ground, and I stand into the corner. I'm like, I need 10 minutes with this sword, okay? And I pull my pants down, and then I start doing a ritual. Try to identify it.
Well, that's one way to use the sword.
All right, so I identified. 10 minutes later, what do I find out?
Yeah, if you want to wait, if you're gonna do it like that, I'm gonna make you actually wait a while for that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
can I look at this bow and see if it will be of use?
The bow? Yeah, you look at the bow. I mean,
it's the bow.
Yeah, you have it. You're looking at it. It's a very fine quality, but as I said before, like you'll actually have to like sit there and actually like attune with it to know.
We have to attune with it, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna say attuning, even though I'm pretty sure attuning's only for magical items, but I'm just saying that now because that's what I know off the top of my head.
It's fine. We gotta attune.
I pluck the string as if it were my lute.
It doesn't make, it's almost silent. Like when you pull the string, it's just it's almost like a silent, like as the string like snaps back.
Very good.
I don't suppose you have any fancy mugs, do you?
No.
Okay. Darn.
But anyways, I have no need for this as my adventuring days are over, so make good use of my equipment.
Okay, well, thanks. I guess. Pete, grab your apples.
I grab as many apples as I can shove in like my backpack and in any pockets I have, and then I grab a bunch more, and I'm just like holding them in my arms.
All right, so I'm gonna say you have like I'll say you have like 5 fucking apples.
I have 5 apples.
He's running down. He's running away like he just stole a bunch of shoes from a riot.
Yep.
I'm just gonna make a mental note that Darren is a Welsher and also grab as many
Look,
apples
it's Don.
as Darren.
Guys, look, Don's there.
Don?
There's Don.
Don.
That Don's in the back. Look,
he said we get all of his fortune.
His last name is Juan.
His last name is
Don
Don Juan. That is his name, Juan.
He's currently doing that with the sword right now.
Oh, that's
Mental
probably
note.
not for the best.
You look over, my mouth is now over top of the hilt.
Okay, so as you guys are standing there, you're kind of like looking at Rain kind of like do his Doctor Strange thing, and he's like, as that his face is twisting and contorting and his eyes are going all over the place while he's looking at this sword.
And Kieran, just note that in the morning when I woke up, I did do my mage armor preparation.
Okay.
So I
Alright, cool. Is that a cantrip?
Yeah. Well, it's
Okay.
not a cantrip, but because of the feat I took with the warlock, I can cast it at will.
Got it. Okay. It's like every long rest, right?
No, it's just
No,
I
it's
can
at
cast it.
will.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Whatever.
that works.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I guess
Oh,
we're
so an
we're gonna wait.
attunement. Attunement is like you got to sit with a You have to sit with an item for, I believe it's as long as a short rest.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes or so,
Yeah,
right?
something like that. That's what attunement means.
Now you can still use the item though, right? You just don't get the magical stuff, right? Like it would just act as a bow.
Yeah, it would just act as a standard short bow and a standard short sword, I believe.
Okay. So
Nate, check on that.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it
it's
would
still
work.
the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't actually know if what he's identifying is magical, right? He's just taking it upon himself to try to identify the sword.
Correct.
Okay. We wait for Rain to stop fucking the sword.
Okay, so y'all are just gonna sit there for 10 minutes? Okay, fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat as many.
Wow.
I'm gonna like fucking Joey Chestnut these apples. Just eat as many as I can in 10 minutes.
Give me a
He's gonna be
Constitution
shitting for
saving
10
throw.
minutes. Lord.
Okay. This is okay. This might not be good. Oh, actually, +3. That's not too bad. That's a 9.
That's a 9. Yeah. So like on the 4th apple, as you bite into it, you like your stomach is hurting so bad because
I keep going.
You
Fuck
also
this, I keep
did
going.
not realize that like most of these apples are totally not in season, so you're totally eating like raw crab apple kind of shit. And all right, so you keep going.
In the under...
Yeah,
keep
all
going.
right, okay. So you eat like 2 more apples, and you go ahead, another Constitution saving throw. Let's see.
This one's a 15.
Okay, yeah, you had to beat like a 25 from the last fail.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna vomit.
Yeah.
And you
I
just
just
vomit
puke apples that fall
all
over
these.
the orchard.
Yeah, you just vomit all these apples, like and like the cores and the skin, and it's just at the base of one of the orchards.
As I'm hurling, I keep eye contact with Darren the entire time.
And Darren gives you a thumbs up, is like, awesome! Thanks, that'll help them grow!
Yeah.
Automatic seed spreading.
Did you drop the apples you were trying to hold?
No, these are new apples. Like, I got my 5 apples, and these are other ones I'm pulling off the tree.
Alright,
I'm gonna grab, like,
Rain, as you, like,
4 apples.
as your, like, head, twist, one last twist, and you snap back into place. So you find this, you had the sword, right? Okay, so the sword is a +1 short sword. Okay, it just means he has +1 to attack and +1 to damage, with like +1 fire damage added into it.
I'm adding a custom item of an apple to my backpack ×5.
Who wants the short sword?
I'm also gonna add apples to my inventory.
Who?
I mean, I do use a short sword as my main weapon. So I mean, I would be interested in the sword, but
I take a napkin out of my pocket and I wipe off all the slobber onto the hilt and I hand it to Pete.
Pete grabs it and he like licks his hand and gets it all like spitty, and he grabs onto it so he gets his slobber on there.
Oh, you guys just
Nice.
made
Like,
out. That's so nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It's one of those days, I see.
Yeah. Hey man, we just went and fought a demon and didn't get paid for it. So pizza. Pete's feeling a little rough.
Really? With
Yeah.
with those weapons?
All right,
What?
so what does Pete have to do? Like, so you said that the weapon has +1 to fire, and
Yeah, and plus-
it's a +1 short
So
sword.
it's +1 to your attack and
Oh
+1
my
to
God.
your hit. I mean your damage and your hit.
Mark, you've changed.
Oh wow.
Yes, I am black now and Spanish at the same time.
If you turned into Don, you're Don this whole time.
My name Don.
My name was done. All right, so yeah, you can like and you also Rain, you can also tell them that like based on this sword you would have to attune to get the full effect of this sword.
You have to touch the sword for a long time.
There you go. That's a good way
and
to put it.
sleep with it
Yeah.
in your bed.
I kind of take the sword and kind of equip it where my main one would be, and kind of start familiarizing myself with it. Just kind of like practicing quick draws and
It's a short rest, right? Not a long rest, right? For attunement.
I don't know. I'll look that up.
Okay.
It can be whatever the DM wants.
For attunement, it's still a short rest.
Short rest. Yep.
All right. Cool.
And is that just for like inventory management? Is that just a +1 short sword?
It's a +1 short sword with that plus fire damage on hit.
+1 fire?
On damage, yeah.
Cool.
All right.
What is +1 fire?
What's our next?
So it's just basically the damage,
is that a
and then
1d6
just
or
one.
just-
No,
oh,
just
always
one
one.
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus
I can't look
fire.
at you no more.
Gotcha. Pete's feeling good.
That's a pretty yeah, I know. I was like, what do you mean, Pete? What do you mean you're feeling shitty about not getting paid?
I mean, it's so weird where it's like Pete feeling now's bad because he got something that's good for him, but nobody else got anything.
Pete cares
they
about
didn't
that.
get-
Wow.
No, Barkloff or whatever his name is, our archer.
All right, yeah. So I'd say
Claire?
Byron right now has
Byron.
the bow. Byron's looking over it and things like
He
that.
got a bow. We're good. We're all good.
Yeah.
So Darren
Yeah,
looks at you
yeah,
and
we're all
says,
good.
I hope this assists you in
I
your
couldn't
journey.
even get a cup out of it.
Please stay strong, stay safe. Probably be best to check in with the town hall. By the way, this one is actually recording and it's actually going to go on YouTube, so all your faces are known now.
If this goes on YouTube, Dassin, I will slay you in your sleep.
All right. I mean, if we're done
To the
here,
town hall?
yeah, we're gonna look for Sildar.
Do we have any chips?
I don't know. Pete, do you have any like grub chips that you've got left over?
Yeah, you got any of that chips from the vomit?
Yeah, sure.
He takes his old store and starts kind of like turning the vomit over, looking for pieces of apple that were.
All right, where are we going?
Yeah.
To the town hall.
To the town hall finally.
Town hall. So we start marching. Do we pass any stores along the way?
No, because you came right back the same way. Well, actually, no. You do see on the right.
The
As you're
general
going
store,
towards
right?
town hall, you see the Lion Shield coaster.
Okay.
This is as the people who've been here before. This is not the general store. This is the armor and weapons store.
They only sell coasters,
Yeah, that's correct.
tables. Okay.
That's awesome. They correct. They have swords on the coasters.
All right. All right, very good. What's it called?
You technically wouldn't know.
Okay.
There.
All right, then we just walk
Well,
right
you
by.
could no bullshit. Actually, sorry. You totally look and you see there's a sign and it has a shield and it says Lion Shield coaster underneath.
Yeah, me and Mags and Nairuk went to this place a while
That's what we-
ago, and
Nairuk. So
have-
Nairuk was asleep last time. Like, remember she went early. She hasn't met up with you guys. She's
no, but before that, because I remember like the three of us went because Nairuk kind of intimidated the lady.
Oh,
when I was trying to
that's what you're talking about. I see. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but not you as Pete. You as
No, it was Pete.
was it Pete?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I know
It
there's
was
something
right
else
before
that
we went to
happened.
the bell.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
that though. Are you
Yeah,
telling the
it's-
group? Are you telling us?
yeah. That's what. Yeah, I was. Yeah, me and Nairuk and Mags went, and I mean they have some nice stuff, but they the prices are a little bit up there, and she doesn't really seem to be willing to come to any kind of like outside arrangements or anything.
That is where we
I
got
look-
the
I
health
look
potion, though.
I look in my pocket and I pull out. I only have 5 gold. I put it back in my pocket and I say, "Okay, moving on."
I look at him and say, "And you owe me
What do I owe you for?
for the tab last night."
What tab?
Yeah, exactly. All the fucking drinking you did.
I wasn't at.
And
I wasn't drinking.
And the bullshit. You had your sarsaparilla and some moonshine.
Ah, I don't remember.
Make let's see if you really don't. Let's do a history check there, Rain.
So I gotta have a good history check?
It doesn't. What do you mean? It just
Yeah,
roll
no,
fucking
it's-
history. He'll decide what it means. You
Yeah.
fucker.
Fuck you.
So you.
Oh my god.
So you absolutely remember what you're talking about. You're just
It's
bold-faced.
an 11. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
all you had to do
Yeah,
was
you
just, it was just a
Alright,
10. It
alright.
was just a 10.
All right, so can I roll deception?
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Do I have? Do
Normac-
I need to roll?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's contested.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Roll your perception.
That would be a 14.
A 14. So you can you tell that he totally remembers, but he's like kind of like lying through his teeth about it.
Yeah, I'll just, I'll get it at some point. Don't worry.
So I think that I actually. So are you telling me that you know? Like, do I know you know, or are you?
I'm just saying I'll get it at some point.
Okay. Okay, you'd be waiting a long time.
I'm not calling you out. I'm just letting you know,
Okay.
kind of letting you know that I know that you know that I know now.
As Normac
Okay,
and
very
Rain are
good.
debating in the back of the party, you guys start to approach and you see the town hall.
Okay.
All right, can I walk up to the board that's out since I'm already in the back, and
Sure.
I'll check out the board. Is
Sure.
there anything new on it or
Um,
anything?
Unfortunately, there's nothing new. There's the same old like, hey, like literally this scrambles of like, hey Jimmy, return that damn chicken that you took last night.
What is Jimmy doing with the chicken?
And then there's like another
Probably the
one that's
quest that
like,
Don's on right now.
and then there's another one that says like,
Don's the enforcer.
Phyllis, like it's just a message board. It's for the
Okay,
town.
Just a mishmash of
Yeah,
little
yeah.
things. Okay.
Phyllis, return that flower you used. You never returned it for me. Stuff like that. But you can see the spot where you did take the message for, or the job posting for the orcs, and it's just blank. It's nothing there.
So
still.
this is Jason as a player just saying, because I'm watching campaign 2, I really wish I was like some kind of trickster person, because I would totally write on there that like Darren owes adventurers like 150 gold. But I'm not,
Me.
so I don't do that.
Who knows? You might be able to
What?
get your gold somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'll get it from Rain.
All right.
Alright, so
So you walking into the town hall?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk in, the building's familiar. You see Silvar sitting in front, scribbling something. Oh, welcome, friends.
Do we see the gutless town hall guy?
You see his office. The door's closed, but you don't see him right now.
Okay, I was just wondering. I was gonna just stare at him hard,
Yeah.
but that's fine.
From the back, you hear, "Oh, are they back?" From his office. Silvar says, "Yes. Now finish the errands I told you to do."
I just start laughing in a dwarven. So Sildar, we were wondering about looking for Gundren and this Cragmaw Castle. You got any information, leads, where to go, what to do?
Yeah, give me a sec. I forgot what he actually knows. Because I feel like y'all had that conversation before already. Hold on.
No Saj might have.
Yeah, but everyone else who's around you did.
No.
So
Y'all chime
yeah,
up if you got some info.
yeah, like we talked about, I was unconscious when they kidnapped me, so I don't know where they took Gundren. All I know is they kept talking about Cragmaw Castle, but I have no idea where it is in particular.
That's the song. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to ask here.
Did you mind I inquired to say if you took care of the orcs in the mountains?
We have not.
Okay.
I guess
Well,
that'd be the next.
if you do happen to get a chance to do that, we would appreciate it. But I understand you adventurers are busy, so...
Yeah, we just finished coming back from helping Darren Edermath, and out what happened to those 6 villagers that went with the mage. Unfortunately, we came upon them too late, and they were all found deceased.
Darren
And
mentioned
then-
to me something that he sent you guys on an errand for him. That's really disheartening to hear. He didn't tell me anything other than the fact that he was just having you guys inquire. Kid,
Yeah,
how,
unfortunately,
what happened?
We went up to the old owl well, and we found the bodies of the mage who had hired the villagers, as well as the villagers themselves, and it seemed another mage had gotten there before us and was trying to use their soul to fuel a ritual to do something for his infernal master, and then we fought, and we tried to persevere, but then they disappeared on us.
His eyes widen. He's like, "This is serious indeed. You say demonic?"
It seemed that way.
Hmm.
I'm not as familiar with any demonic entities, but it did seem very fiery and hell-like.
Oh yeah, and he went into a wall.
A wall.
Taken
That
into the
sounds
wall is more like it.
disturbing. Sounds very, very disturbing. I will have a rider sent to Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate at once to have some mages come and inquire to this. Where was this again? The location?
At the old owl well.
Okay. All right. I will
Hold
definitely
on.
send a message.
Before he leaves, I will tell him that there was writings on the wall, and if I could find the goddamn note, I will tell you exactly what it says. So amongst a lot of the writings, there was demonic writings that specifically said at the bottom, peace is a lie, there is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. The great Zariel shall be set free.
Did you steal that from the Sith?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's a Sith?
What is this Sith we be talking about?
Yeah, that's a good inquiry.
So-
What is this Scythe?
Is there a
Seath.
why?
What is this Seath?
So
that was written.
he pauses
in
for a second
Infernal.
and like puts his knuckles to like bends his knuckles onto the desk and looks down and he's like, Zariel. It's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I just know that she is one of the archdevils in the layers of hell. Definitely going to have to send a rider as soon as possible to Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate. It seems pretty serious.
Right. Well, so these orcs in the hills. Where are the hills?
He pauses. He says, "Hills. There's orcs all around in these woods. What do you inquire? Oh, I'm sorry. You said orcs. Sorry. So the orcs are up on the Tribor Trail to the right of where Conneberry is, but we don't have an exactly estimation of where the orcs are. We just know they've made an encampment somewhere in the mountains.
And what exactly have they been doing? Like, is it an encampment that they're just kind of chilling, or have they been raiding? Or
They've been
what?
raiding the Tribor Trail.
Gotcha. Okay. I just want to make sure this wasn't kind of genocide-y, just like, oh,
Do
Orcs,
No,
let's go
no,
kill
I
'em.
understand what you're saying. No, these orcs have been continuously raiding the Tribor Trail, and unfortunately Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate said that we have to handle our own problems when we requested help for it.
gotcha.
Do we know would I know what is east of, like, between Phandalin and the now that
So,
we've been to near Conneberry?
so we'll pull up the map again. Okay, so you know where Conyberry is, okay? In the Old Owl Well. You just know that it's somewhere. Where's my thing? In there. That's
Hello?
all he
In-
knows as well.
Hmm.
Oh, so it's not east of Coneybury, it's just east of Phandelver.
South. Yeah. Well, I mean, southeast Conyberry. Yeah.
Or southwest of Coneybury, got
Oh.
it. Okay.
Hey, Sildar, are you good at reading maps?
Sorry, I've been staring at this parchment for hours.
Okay. It's all good. Happens to the best of us.
Alright. I mean, I guess
And-
we can... Oop, sorry, go ahead.
Sildar, was there any reward for dealing with the orcs? Because Darren promised this payment and then was unable to give it to us in the end. So I just want to make sure that if we are able to help, that we will be rewarded.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I believe, and he looks over.
On?
He looks over the
Thank you.
the job quest.
I think Sildar might have lost his stuff. Seems like he's just
He
nodding off.
he got a desk job, and he's just a little out of it.
Yeah.
All right, so he says, "Yeah, I believe you were promised 15 gold each."
Okay.
For what?
How many
But-
orcs are there?
For the orc job?
We don't know. We just know there's a band of orcs that raid the Tribord Trail. I personally have not fought them, but per first account witness, they said that there's maybe like 4 or 5 that raid the trail when it is raided.
Yeah, say it again.
Cheers to a good time.
Cheers.
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 What a random time to cheer. Sildar's like, well, I don't have anything to drink, but
I throw my tankard at
I
him.
mean, it is like 9 o'clock in the morning.
it hits Sildar in the face.
And then Mark's dying in the corner.
I don't know if this is some kind of dwarven.
retching near the town hall office.
Some kind of dwarven custom where you throw tankers at your ally's face, but I don't appreciate it.
Well, you should.
Rain, are
because
you
Hans-
okay back there?
Hans
You have some
sees me
kind
with
of
you.
the vid plague?
I choked on my own spit. Thank you.
Yes. Swallowing is a task best for most others.
Well, he was swallowing that sword earlier, so it's rough stuff.
Sildar just pauses for a second. It's like, okay. So, anyways, I'd appreciate if you took care of the orcs.
Orcs to the mountain. Okay.
Unfortunately, I have no information of where the Cragmaw Castle is, but I'll tell you now, maybe one of the goblins might.
One of the goblins.
The goblins?
Correct. I don't know if maybe the goblins, if you interrogated and happen across any, maybe the goblins might be able to tell you where Cragmaw Castle is.
What goblin? Oh, just like the goblins out in the forest or whatever?
Correct. I don't believe we have any in the jail cell.
No, we don't.
We got one in here, am I right?
No.
The
No.
annoying guy?
You have,
No.
yeah, the Harbin is in his office doing whatever, Lord knows
You
what.
got one shitty goblin in here. Half goblin. anyway.
Unfortunately, as much as I wish to say he's not that type of goblin.
Now I don't. So according to this map, the forest that we were at. Well, all right. So according to this map, the forest where Thunder Tree is that where the gobos would be?
Well,
the
goblins
gob-
are kind of everywhere. They're
just
you know,
everywhere.
just in the general area,
Alright.
you know, they're
So-
patrolling and everything like that. They don't have, you don't know where their headquarters are, because that is essentially what Cragmaw Castle is. You've known that.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I think we should go check out the orcs, keep an eye out for gobos, and at least, if nothing else, we'll maybe make some money and find some clues. Maybe get some gear to sell. And I say this just loud enough for Sildar to hear. And if we don't get paid what we're promised, we'll find somewhere where we can. Not like too obnoxiously loud, just loud enough. Because I also don't want my party members to just all of a sudden rise up and be like, wah.
Wah.
Like Pete is already doing, even though he got a fucking sword out of it. So, but if that sounds good to the rest of you guys, I don't know what's your inputs and things.
I'm down to cleanse these forests of this orc menace.
Okay, well the orcs are in the mountains, but sure.
Oh,
The path
okay.
has been given to us. We must do this.
I'm with Ryan. With Rain. I think I want to call him Ryan.
Rianne.
Rianne.
It's okay, Speed. We can do this.
Hell yes, I am Speed.
Speed. P.
Speed.
You don't remember
Speed.
your name? Speed.
Okay, I begin walking up.
Seriously, consider. Yeah, let's go. Let's stop fucking around.
All right.
Anything, Buddy or Byron? Any 2 cents?
We're ready.
Following
Ready
right
to
behind
go.
you. Have I learned
Ready,
enough
steady.
about this sword yet? Or bow, I mean. Sorry.
Sure. I mean, you technically are just walking around talking to people, so that would count as a short rest.
He's walking around not talking to people, so,
So-
he might have been staring at his damn bow this whole time.
The bow is a +1 bow as well. A +1 short bow, but it has +1. What did I say it was? Shit, hold on.
Fire.
No.
Oh, no.
No, this one isn't fire.
Ice.
No, it's +1 water damage. Or-
Water.
Water damage?
Yeah, I know. There's no water. What's the equivalent for water in D&D?
Ice.
Cold?
What is it?
Smoke.
Cold?
Cold
Like,
damage?
there's no. Like,
Yeah.
it's cold.
Okay, I might have written water and thinking there was water. So yeah, cold damage,
There
frost
can't be
damage.
Water damage.
Frost
Nothing
damage.
like getting splashed by raindrops for 1 damage.
Frost damage. It's got frost damage then.
Now, just my own curious question on these weapons: are they +1 and +1 of the element, or is it just the normal
so it's
+1 of the element?
+1 to hit, +1 to damage, then whatever damage that
And
is.
then
is
the
+1,
elemental
right? +1
on
to
top.
Yeah.
elemental damage.
Cool. Nifty. Lucky asses. All right. Yeah. So I guess we. Can we stop by the general store on the way out? I think that's on the way out of Phandelver, right?
Yeah, it is.
What time is it now?
I don't know, like 8:30.
Okay.
Just you woke up at 8.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, what's up, Lou?
There's another Don. There's Dons everywhere. Yeah, we're gonna head north out through there, but stop at the general store, and I'm gonna inquire if they have any potions.
The general store?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk in, you talk to the gentleman. He says, "I'm really sorry. I don't have healing potions. You're gonna have to go to Lien's shop."
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back there. We're on our way out, so I'm gonna continue out unless someone, it's like a hard no and wants to go. But I vaguely remember the potions were either too much or she didn't have any more.
You also got
Potions
healing
for
potions.
like 50 gold.
You also
Yeah,
got like healing
yeah.
potions from the sister,
Oh yeah.
but nobody knows that.
Yeah. So because I forgot about that till you just told me. It's in my inventory though. I did put it in my actual inventory.
Should have just fucked you over.
All right. So as we leave, I will dole out. Tell everyone I've got 3 healing potions. Who really wants one? I've got kind of my own heal spells that I can use to help bring anyone back. But it'd be nice if someone had one in case I went down.
I will take one.
Okay. I give 1 healing potion to
You have my healing potion.
Rianne, and then I tell him that'll be 10 silver.
I'll take
So is it greater, superior? What is it?
It's
Potion
a
of healing.
regular, yeah, it's a potion of healing.
I'll take one too, so I can heal up the healers if need be.
Okay, one goes to Mags. And who
Thank you.
would like the third?
And who will have this piece?
Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Byron?
I'll take one. Or
Okay, Pete.
Pete.
There was-
Okay.
I thought there was 3.
Yep, there's 3. So one went to Rain, one went to Mags, and one went to Pete. So there we go. How do I get rid of this shit? I don't want to move it anywhere. I just want to get rid of it, you fucks.
You should be able to reduce the amount to 0.
Yep, that's what I'm dozen.
Alright, I'll also say this. Angel, this is over the table. I don't know if you did hear Rain say, but he can fix
I heard
your
that, yeah.
staff. Okay. Alright.
I just figured we're in this.
Yeah.
phase
I
where
just
we're
want to make
getting
sure
ready to
you
go
knew.
out.
I just want to make sure you knew it
Yeah,
was.
he-
It can happen.
Is that something he can?
Well, it seemed like something that might take some time. That
Yeah.
he wasn't really sure how long it would take for him to fix it.
Yeah. How long would it? How long does it take for you to do whatever to his staff? And I point to.
I don't know. You got to
buddy.
give it a try. You don't know.
It's a. It's a cantrip. So
It's pretty instantaneous.
Oh, is
Yes.
it?
Alright.
Yeah.
So is that like? Can we do that while we're walking, or we can do it right now before we walk?
I would say you'd have to sit down and do it.
I would
Alright, then
rather
let's-
wait anyway.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
No,
I
let's-
wouldn't do it while walking.
Yeah.
Then let's just do it now before we leave town. Do it real quick. Do your thing.
Like, Rain, do you wanna, see if you can fix the staff before we head out?
Might help.
Fix this. What staff?
The,
my
the broken staff, all these
This
pieces.
old man.
I hold out all these like pieces.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you. Let me look at
All
this. It's a good idea to do it before we take off. So let's cast that. Is there any kind of role that you would like DM on top of that?
No.
So I take it, I put it back in front. I put it in front of me again. I sit cross-legged, just like how I did with the identification the first time. I'm not putting my mouth on it this time. Take all the pieces, I put it together. I try to line them up properly so that like almost like a puzzle piece, so that it kind of lines up. And then I take, I put my hands over and I cast mending.
As like Rain concentrates on the shards and the staff, does that Doctor Strange head twist, and all the glass shards, one just suddenly flies out of Angel's hands and like stops on where it would be if it was formed, and then another glass shard flies up, connects to that one, and then another one, and then suddenly all of them are flying up together, flying and forming the spherical orb that is on top of the staff, and it's formed, glowing a low whitish hue.
Oh.
Wow, good job.
And then I say to
buddy.
Buddy, I'm like, grab the staff.
Grab this. Alright.
It's floating, right? Is that what you said?
No, it's not floating. I thought one of you were
Oh.
holding it.
Okay.
I thought you were holding
then-
it.
Well, I was gonna put it in front on the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, then it was on the ground. It did exactly what I described.
Alright, buddy
Just
picks
on
up
the-
the wand and looks at it. Looks it over. So you told me what it was.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, you like inspected it like probably incorrectly when I did it the first time because I didn't know better. But I did tell you what it was. I remember sending you the information of the item, so I'm not gonna ask you
Yeah.
to re-identify. You know what it is, but
Okay.
it is a standard quarterstaff to you until you attune with it.
Okay.
You can feel the energy emanating from you, but you can't exactly. It seems like you're gonna have to spend some time with this item to really understand its qualities.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll save that for if we do a short rest or something.
I'll say. Well, I'm
Is
just.
someone
I'll just
wheedling
say-
wood? What is that noise?
It's Kanish.
I'll say for
Clean-
the sense
cleaning her
for the sense of
microphone.
walking, like
Oh shoot! Didn't realize it was happening.
walking. Remember that class did too. I'll say for the sense of walking through like the Tribor Trail, you do attune to it. I'll say that as long as you like.
It's gonna take like 6 hours.
As
right,
long
or
as
something.
you as long as that's what you're carrying as your main hand.
Okay.
Pete definitely is with the new sword.
Yeah.
What about you, Byron? You walking with your bow?
Button.
How do I
Yes, I
add?
have attuned with my bow.
Oh, okay. Now, did you put that in your slot on your sheet?
I did.
Oh, fancy, fancy man.
Do you know how to add like items with special properties to D&D Beyond?
Well, you should just search. Sorry, I didn't tell you the name. It's called.
Well, you said it was. You said it was. Well, you said it was just a staff.
Yeah,
quarter
but
staff right now.
it's
but-
probably got a name.
If you
so
search
can-
the
um,
name, you can actually add it in.
So it
Yeah.
should be called. What did I name
Staff
it?
of Defense.
Staff of Defense.
Oh. All right. So at this point, we were walking towards the
Yeah.
the mountains.
Yeah. So you guys are walking up. You know, what's your walking order and what are you doing while you're walking? Like let's say you've made it to the area, the average area where he described to you, right? Nothing happened. You were just walking. It's about like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. What are you guys doing once you get to the area where you think it's time to start searching?
So Pete's gonna be ranging a little bit ahead, and he's gonna be looking for like traps and ambushes.
On the
And
trail
I'll be-
itself.
Yeah, on the trail, and kind of like in the woods, like not too far in, like but just like kind of like sticking his head in and seeing if he can see like any signs of life or any like places where maybe somebody like was staking something out or something like that.
Got you. Okay.
No,
Matt
I'm
will be like middle of the party. She won't be like off to the side of the trail, but she'll be like close to the side so she can like dart off and hide behind trees if needed.
Okay.
Like not in the middle.
I'll be kind of walking sort of with Mags, not getting real close to like Pete, so I'm not jingle jangling around him while he's trying to be stealthy.
Okay. I'll have Pete roll a stealth roll, and you said you're looking around. Roll a perception as well.
Okay. Stealth is that's cocked. That's a 6 plus 6, so that's 12 on stealth,
Okay.
and natural 1 on perception.
Okay.
So
Oh,
so Pete's just playing with the new sword.
Yeah, you're just like, man, this sword is
Literally
shiny.
cutting shrubbery.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
just like walking around.
And you're cutting
Setting
like
plants
a
on fire.
No, you're not doing that. You're still stealthing. You're like creeping, but you're like, man, this sword is shiny as shit. This is awesome.
Yeah,
I hear
every
you.
once in a
Crack.
while,
I hear you over there.
Yeah, every
Can I-
once
can
in
I
a
hear
while, I
him?
like
Can I hear him?
No, you don't hear him.
every
You
once in a
see
while I
him, but you
toss
don't
up
hear
one
him.
of the apples and I cut it in half with the new sword and just see like how small bits I can get.
Are you really doing that?
No.
Okay.
Right.
Because I was
Wait,
like,
but-
roll a
wait,
stealth
but-
check again.
With
Okay.
disadvantage. Okay. I'd say I'm keeping an eye out on the trail. Just a general eye
Okay.
ahead of us. But
So yeah, you just
I
follow
guess
as you're walking. All right, so you can roll. You can go ahead and roll a perception check as well.
Can I help him?
Where's this fucking page? You can also roll a perception check then, Max.
Okay.
Okay, mine was an
Guess I'm
11.
in the back with Buddy.
And we don't know where Rain is.
Ah, damn. Also a
Um,
natural.
Floating above us.
So a 3, oh, natural 1.
And I
Yeah.
had an 11.
You're
Was- it
you're
was
also
probably
fascinated with the
19.
fact that there are new toys in the party, like Angel's walking around with his glowing staff, and You're kind of feeling a little bitter. Like, why didn't I get a new toy?
I'm wishing I at least got a new mug out of it.
Aaron straight up lied to us about the money.
Yeah.
Are you the Laura of this party?
I'm talking
Lean
to
in for the money, Tiernan.
I'm talking to Mags saying I just wanted a cup and I would have been thrilled.
I was thinking about making cider with some of these apples, but they're so out of season and you need so many of them, it just didn't seem worth it.
Oh, I have some apple moonshine plans for the apples that I grabbed. So we're chit chatting and shooting the shit
we can
while we're
definitely-
walking, since clearly we don't fucking see anything.
What was your perception?
11.
I mean, 11. Okay, yeah.
Better
All right.
than a one.
It's 2 1s.
So while you guys are looking around, unfortunately, nothing is really giving way to where this encampment might be. Does anyone else wish to do anything else while you're still looking around?
Can I investigate? Can I do? Well, not investigate, but can I
I'm
do
gonna
like
turn
any
around
kind of...
as we're walking and look behind us.
Okay. All right.
So
As you look behind you, there's nothing to be seen. Like there's nothing that's nobody's coming up behind you or anything. This is, as you look back, you just see the pathway, the Tribord Trail, like the actual, like commercial used trail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to note there was something we missed being in the wrong perspective.
And then who was speaking? I'm sorry, Rain. Was that you?
we're just walking. Help me understand what we're
So
doing.
you
right now.
guys, so
We're
from
just
what I understand, you're
walking.
telling me, Pete's ahead. He's kind of looking ahead. He's looking around. Mags
looking for
and
signs of the
yeah,
orcs.
you guys are looking around. It seems
Okay.
like everyone's just
So-
looking around to
so,
see if finding any signs of an encampment.
So I'm gonna look down at the ground. I'm gonna touch the ground and try to do any kind of like, see if there's any tracks or anything that might lead us to in a direction
Sure.
of where
Give me a survival.
survival.
Oh.
Wow. It's a high survival for a fucking... Alright. As you touch the ground, you look through and you immediately identify different orc footprints. They are going up through the woods, what seems to be up a pathway to the mountains, and as you look closely, you can see a faint bit of smoke come from the mountain.
Question, just on
So-
the landscape, can we see the mountains from the Tribord Trail where we
Correct.
are? Is there...
Correct.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
All right. So I pointed out to everybody, and I tried to
It's a ways. It's like
Well, I know Pete's ahead of us, so I try to like.
He doesn't see shit.
So Pete has no idea.
yes, I see what you're
So-
saying.
So I cast. How far ahead is he?
I don't know, Pete. How far do you want to be?
Not super far, maybe like 25, 30 feet.
All right.
Just
so
like- just-
so I'll cast minor illusion, and I'll cast an illusion of an arrow that points him in the direction of where the fuck this smoke is coming
Suddenly, Pete, right in front of you is a wooden shaft arrow, and it's like pointing up towards, to your right, up towards the woods and the mountains. Right in front of you, like almost run into it.
Pete freaks out and dives into the woods.
I like
Well,
it.
not
Guys,
woods, but
there's-
like...
I think there's a sorcerer around. Trying to
Alright,
keep us from going forward.
This
Pete,
fucking guy.
Pete turns around and like mouths, tries to roll another step check. Let's see how this rolls out.
That's a 17 plus, I think it's 6, so that's a 23.
Pete like silently mouths the words of sorcerer, watch out, get the fuck off the trail.
I walk.
Go
I
ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, hopefully me and you or somebody else walks right up to the fucking arrow, and where I casted it, and I was like, that was me. Like
That also
it's
also
this
makes
way.
sense.
And
Okay.
I just start walking by where, like, right next to where he's in the shrubbery, just sitting there, and I give him a little pat on the head as I walk by him.
Yeah, Pete
Perfect.
kind of slouches and dejectedly follows along.
Okay. So we
GM,
and we
GM to
continue
Nate,
on.
that was a really fucking awesome stealth check though.
Yeah?
I say too many apples a day
Yeah.
Makes the
the
brain
rabbit
go away.
shitty. Or, yeah.
All right, so we head towards that area.
Okay.
I am now I don't know about Jay or
I would want to start
Normac.
moving stealthily if we're getting like within a reasonable distance of like how.
I'm not stealthing anything. I'm just walking up this towards beelining it right towards the smoke. Up until like we get into a relative vicinity of the
what I was
area,
saying.
like within 100 feet or whatever.
So I'd say for the time it took for you guys, like as you were looking around originally, it took about an hour to finally identify where the smoke was coming from, and it takes you about another hour to get up there. Okay, so it's about 3 p.m.
Okay.
So as you approach, you see like the mouth of a cave. You see what looks to be or you smell like smoke in the air as you ascend a rugged ridge on the lower slopes of the hill. 50 yards away, a cave mouth opens up at the bottom of a ravine. We're going to take the ravine out. It's at the top of the mountain. Hunkered down by a boulder 20 yards outside the cave, keeping watch is a single orc.
No. Immediately go into stealth.
Okay, all right,
Hey.
go ahead and roll stealth.
Same.
Are you all stealthing? Is that what's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
everyone,
shit,
go ahead and
I
have-
everyone
Far
make a
away.
stealth check. This will be a group stealth check, so it won't be individuals.
Oh, so who's gonna roll?
No,
we're all-
everyone can roll. I'm gonna take like
But it's
an
gonna be like a
average.
total kind of
Oh, okay.
Dang.
22. That's a nat 20, baby.
Hey,
Nice.
hey.
Oh.
Is that a
Minus
negative 5?
I rolled a no.
Yeah, I know.
5.
I know.
I rolled a 5 and a 6 because I have disadvantage, so it wasn't gonna be much better.
Okay.
I rolled a 3, so.
Wait, Craig. Is
Lord.
that just right? If it's a nat 20, just write 20 for me. Don't do the
Okay.
added, because 20 is more than a 22.
Nat 20.
Yeah. Yeah, and say it's. I mean, I got it now. You don't have to do it this time, but say nat 22 for me, so I
Okay.
know it's an actual nat, because there could be a dirty 20.
Yeah, and different
Okay.
different checks.
Like I have
might
a
be
dirty
different.
20.
All right, you got a dirty 20, Rain. Okay. Pete's 9 stealth. Okay. All right. It doesn't seem like this orc has recognized you or seen you. What do you want to do?
Is there a place to hide?
So there's like a boulder in the pathway. So like as you here, let me just show it to you. I don't remember. I hope y'all don't see everything because I don't remember. Here.
Everything's black.
Okay, good. Excellent. I
I
love
can't
that.
see shit.
That's exactly what we should have. Oh, but here's the problem. We're going to be pulling your characters out, and I hope their health are updated.
There.
Oh, jeez. I don't know why yours blows up like that.
I mean, I don't
You want us
see-
to
we didn't-
roll and
none of us saw
beyond for
anything.
initiative if we.
Well, that's if we.
You're not in initiative yet.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just asking.
If
Oh,
you,
shit.
I mean, if you make some kind of aggressive attack, you will be rolling initiative. It's usually how it goes. Okay.
Okay.
Can you guys see things?
I see the boulder.
I see
Don't-
the
So like,
corner of a.
I'll-
area.
don't-
I'll say don't
don't-
move up just for right now unless you are actually doing that.
Okay. We're all in this
So-
blackened area behind us.
So you've approached into the mouth of the cave, and inside you see a large boulder. Can you see ahead past the boulder?
No.
No.
So I'll just say, let me see. I don't know how
That
to do
we
this.
we saw it maybe like we were on the side.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the
We'll just say
recycling.
that orc didn't see you. Kind of like kicked the dirt for a second and then like walked back inside. You know, there's a single orc, just like maybe
My
15,
screen is still
20
completely
feet ahead
dark.
of you. What?
My screen is still completely dark.
Okay, good. Tell me that. Let me see. Night vision. Because you all have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
It's amazing. I love it.
I know. I hate it.
So
Fuck humans.
Okay, so
I think we
so
should try to get him away from
are there
the entrance.
yeah, are there like torches or
Oh,
like
Jesus. No.
or anything now?
They're from what you tell, from what you can see, like everything. I'll say this whole map has already been like pre-made, so what you can see is what you can see. But I'll say there's a faint glimmer of light ahead of you, but it's so faint that you can't really see, or no, you just see a faint like light off.
So I would think that he would be relying upon dark vision.
Yeah. I whisper that we should move up behind that boulder and maybe try to.
Oh shoot! How do
I think Byron was about to say like distract him to
Yes,
come towards
I'm
us.
sure. I'm sure
Do
we
we
can
distract
get
or do we just shoot him with arrows and spells
Yes,
and
they
stuff? Like,
they do rely on dark vision
I think we get him over here
for your
and then
sense, for
all
your
jump him at
capabilities.
Gotcha.
surprise attack him is what
All
I
right.
think.
So once we start moving over, I'll cast minor illusion and make a noise to like some kind like rocks falling or something that
Alright.
may lure
So
him
we
over to this area.
So we should all creep behind that boulder then.
Yeah.
As much as we can.
I ready my bow.
Alright. I'll get like right behind the boulder.
So you all are approaching behind the boulder.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Like,
so
we're trying to be out of his line of
So
sight.
the boulder can pretty much only cover like one. It's like a single file, like only one person. So you would have to be lined up in a row behind the wall. So what's your row?
so Pete's not, because Pete is like used to the dark. Pete was born in the darkness.
Are we supposed to
because-
see each other?
You guys can see each other.
All right, so I'll stay back
Oh,
here in the corner, and that's
Like I just
so
don't
once
know.
once
that's what I
everybody
see.
gets
Oh
in.
yeah, your token's not right. Hold on. You
Once
can't-
everybody gets in position, I will cast minor illusion on this. The fuck. Why can't I ping? This circle here.
You're gonna cast minor illusion right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Should we try to lure them there or like further down the tunnel so they're a little farther away and there's less noise that might carry back?
You mean like towards the group, like further from where
Try
we
to get
came from?
them,
like the
This-
mouth of the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like the middle of the tunnel, and that way there'll be some people behind them maybe, and they'll be farther away from the cave itself, so maybe sound will carry less.
How about I go forward so I can kind of cut it off and we can flank? Just because, like, I feel like he's gonna have the hardest time seeing me since I'm invisible to him. So, like, I might try and go in front of
Oh.
that.
Yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, as soon as he walked around this rock, I was gonna jump him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in front of the rock. Is where I'm gonna go. And very stealthy.
Okay. And then the rest of us can wait at the mouth of the cave, and ambush him as he comes down the
You'd
tunnel.
probably get one more person behind me, I would think. But I don't know. Yeah, whatever y'all think.
Everyone can see
Can I-
properly, right?
I know we're not in initiative. Well, I guess we should wait till he starts walking towards the
Well,
illusion
yeah,
if
nothing-
that's a thing.
Yeah. Pete, how does exactly your dark vision thing work again?
All right, sorry. Let me pull this up.
It's like only when it's in dark vision, but if there's any light source, you lose it, right?
Yes, but like I would not go forward if
You have,
there
like,
was a
chips?
light source. While in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in that darkness.
Right. Okay.
So like
Um,
I would not have gone forward if there was light.
Right.
But-
and you can see there is light. Like you can see that, right?
Oh.
You should be able to see it.
Is that what that green thing is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like-
Okay.
Let me
Does
see.
the
Let me
light?
see what you can see. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So does the light extend to where I currently am?
Let me see. Hold on. That's right. This doesn't have vision. The light is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It is literally just shy of you.
Then I will stay right there in the darkness.
All right, so Mark said he cast a minor illusion and made a sound at the
Yep.
near the boulder, like where I'm standing. I think
What is the illusion?
he made a sound of like rocks falling.
Oh, like rocks moving and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my swords.
So
Bolt.
I'll just be open about this. So I rolled for him at his perception. His perception is a 3. He did not see that.
He didn't even like hear it. You mean? Nothing?
No, yeah. He's a dumb fuck right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just be open
'Cause
about
I
that. So
can't see him,
he
so I
wouldn't
don't even
even have recognized that. You know what I'm saying? With a
Mhm.
3. So
I'm gonna whisper. I'm assuming if I whisper, maybe slightly louder than a normal
All
whisper.
right, I'm sorry.
he-
Hold on. What happened?
So he rolled such a low perception that he did not hear any of the illusion you cast.
I'll cast it again.
now does minor illusion have sound effects? Also?
Yes.
Yeah, if you create a
So-
sound, its
so-
volume can range from blah 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 stuff.
Okay.
and you-
Yes.
Yeah,
Whisper
it's
to a
sound or
scream.
image. Yeah.
How far does the sound?
So then I'll do a sound, and it'll be like somebody sneezing,
Whisper to
Achoo!
a
and then
scream, it
it'll
could
be
your voice.
it'll be a
tone.
shadow, like walking, so he sees and hears something.
Well,
Well, it's a sound or an image.
or an image,
I
right?
don't
So
think
you
it
want
could be-
it to sound like footsteps approaching him?
Well, he wants to sound like a sneeze. I think is what
Yes.
he wants.
Oh, a sneeze. You want to sneeze? All right.
Yeah,
How loud is the sneeze?
it's as loud as it's loud.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, we're
So like, oh, don't worry, guys, I got this. And then you hear, achoo!
Except it's not even an illusion. He just fucking sneezed.
I'm gonna be real with you. I just rolled a natural 20.
Okay, cool.
So all of a sudden you hear like a huge tumultuous scream, like orc growl from the cave, and as you can isolate, there is there's a way louder, deeper growl separating from the orc noises as well.
Yay.
Pete.
Deeper growl from deeper in the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Roll initiative, everyone.
Run!
Woo! We're rolling initiative now.
Everyone, hit your markers.
Oh yeah, shit. We gotta do it in here.
Click.
Sorry.
Bang,
Oh, yeah,
baby.
initiative has to be in the thing.
I won't take away
Well-
that 21.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Would you say you'll take away that 21?
I won't take away that 21.
Because you didn't click your thingy.
Hold on. It's not. It's showing me shit from your last initiative. So Normac, you're 15.
Oh, it's. Oh well, mine's shown right. So.
Yeah,
that's-
mine's not.
I didn't click my thingy. What does that mean?
No, you did. I think you did.
Oh.
Looks like you did.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so we got Rain at 21, Byron
we
at
got some
19,
decent
Buddy at
rolls.
7, Pete at 18, Mags at 7, and Normac at 15.
Yeah. Correct.
Everyone,
Correcto.
that sounds correct to everyone?
Yeah. No. That. Yeah. That. Yep.
Okay, so Mags and Buddy rolled a 7 together. So what's your dexterities,
Mine is a 12.
Buddy?
We're doing the total, or we're doing like the plus?
What is it?
Yeah. The modifier. I think.
It's the
right?
modifier.
Mine's
Sorry,
12
it's a
and it's
modifier.
plus 1.
Okay.
It's a
Oh, we're
modifier,
both
Mags.
12.
Oh, you're both 12. Then
Do we
what is
roll
what's,
again?
is it?
Rollies.
Is it strength? Yeah, rollies. Yeah. Now you guys are rolling
Rollies.
d20s.
Just roll to see who. Yeah.
What do we
who-
roll?
You just roll
Just a
d20.
d20.
Just roll our dex?
Yep. No, just roll a d20 flat, just to see who has the higher number.
Yeah, just a pure look.
It's just to decide the tie.
Yep.
Oh, you didn't have to
Alright,
roll in the thing,
like,
but yeah. Sure.
Buddy's gonna win.
You got 5, and what did you get? 18. All right.
18.
So Buddy's first.
Yep. I'm last.
All right.
Or are you just first before the start of a new round? See?
It does matter where the orcs fall. That's true.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Here's
So
the
see, you're
trap.
not last.
Yay.
I'm just rolling my initiatives. Sorry, hold on.
Kieran, look at the webcam.
Is that Bella? That's Bella, right? Bella. Bella.
There's a Lucy up in the tower, but you can't see her.
One more.
I think there's a Boogie. No, there's no Boogie. Don't know where Boogie is.
Okay.
Oh, Boogie's on my hoodie on my bed.
All right.
did
At that note,
know
you guys hear this huge bellowing coming from the cave. Rain, you react quickly. You're up with Byron on deck.
All right, sorry. What?
Rain, you're up.
Okay. So, I moved up 30 feet, and then right here, I'm going to hold my action.
Well, where you moved up? Where you are? Like where you're 30 feet
Yeah, I
from
was
there?
over
Okay,
here or
got it.
something. So
Got it.
I tried to do 30 feet. I don't know if that was this. Is it here? No, this. So, I mean, I can see partially him. Does that count as like? Can I?
I would say from where you can. I would say he's partially. Yeah, he's partially revealed to you from that
Okay.
perspective.
All right. So then I'm gonna cast Firebolt then.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see it.
Let's see it.
fucking combat, guys! Combat, baby!
Is
Let's
that
do it?
is that is that just straight damage, Firebolt?
I don't know. Hold on.
I just had a number.
What is this? Should I have hit that?
You need to hit this.
Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, so it's 10 to hit.
10 to hit.
Ow. Oh, my stomach just all of a sudden like cramped. Hold on. This is really
You
painful.
hurl a modifier range spell
Have an ulcer from
on
this
a
combat.
hit. The spell damage increases.
Oh. Wow, that hurts. Okay.
Just gotta let the gas fly, bro.
I guess so. Okay, so it's 10. It's 10 to hit, correct?
I would. Yeah, it's got to be. So.
Okay. All right. So as you do that, that orc sees the firebolt forming in your hands, and as it flies forward, he like leaps out of the way, and it hits up
Gotcha.
against the wall of the cave, and lighting. Like for a brief moment, you guys see a huge flash of light, and that section of the cave is brightly lit for a brief second.
Okay. All right. Do I get another attack or no?
No. Unless you have a bonus action, you have a bonus action.
Yeah.
So I will.
No,
I also did.
No, I thought I had because I rolled a nat 20 on initiative. Don't I get 2?
Oh, you did roll in that 20. Yes, I will allow that because I said that.
That
last
was
game.
the surprise attack, or okay.
Yep.
Cool.
That's correct.
All right,
I wanted
so
to make
then-
initiatives like an actual value of something. Like if you roll
Yeah.
in that 20 on initiative value.
All right. So then I will.
Oh, and I'll say this as well. So since this is like a whole new turn, you're fine, Rain. But I made a mistake last game where I allowed multiple spells to be cast. You can only cast one spell per turn unless
the same.
unless your other spell is a
Right.
cantrip, and it has to be instantaneous cantrip.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
I understand. I know exactly what you're talking about. All right.
Amazing.
So then amazing.
Incredible.
So then I will. So then I'll just fuck it. I'll throw another fireball.
Let's do it. Okay.
It misses again.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic.
This time,
fuck are
for
you
some
doing?
reason, you just can't like half of him. He jumped into the way of the boulder, so you lose sight of him, but you still let it loose to try and hit him. And this time, it just hits up against the cave wall and illuminates the whole cave for a second.
I
or this section of
just
the cave.
throw 2 fireballs and they just fucking miss. Or firebolts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're
And they
firebolts.
just
If
miss.
fireballs, I don't think you'd be missing.
Yeah, no.
Did
And then let's
So-
see.
so
As
where
a
I'm at,
bonus.
I can't see anything. But did I see Rain run past me, or did you do this from behind me?
I did it from behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay.
see, basically, you see the fireballs
See
going
the
over
fire
your
go
shoulder.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
The first
Past your
fireball,
shoulder.
the second fireball, because you try and arch it to the right where you think the orc dived, kind of like singes Pete's like hair on his ear for a second.
On his whiskers.
Yeah.
All right, so on my second move, I'm gonna move up.
Oh, I just saw him
All right.
just zip right
I'm gonna
past
move
me.
up. Move up 15 feet,
The flash.
and then I'm gonna run back 15 feet again, and then
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
say, "There's what the hell was that?" Oh, there's I only see one, and it's my bonus action.
It's one of
One
the orcs.
target, and that's it.
One target. Okay.
Okay.
One orc. Only see one orc.
All right. Byron, you're up.
Slowly.
Is there a reason why I can't see behind me?
I can't see anything.
It's because originally I had your token set to only look ahead of you, like your vision could only show ahead of you, but then I was like, I don't want to do that. I give that up. So there you go.
Good call.
Cause yeah, I mean, like realistically speaking, it was right,
Yeah,
but
you'd just turn your head, and it's like
yeah,
just adds so much more.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is an orc here.
It looks to be.
I believe so.
Well, I'm
Could
gonna
be a
draw
person.
my new short bow
All right.
and fire.
Now you can. I'll say this. I mean, you can do it manually. I'm fine with that if you know how to do it. But there is a way to add custom items to D&D and Beyond, and we can do that after the game. Or if you know how to do
I'm
it, you
already
can go
there.
ahead. Cool. Done. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, I added my custom-made apples ×5 to my inventory.
There you go.
That's a 15.
All right. 15 hits. As you line up,
Alright.
you get the information from range, so you know what you're looking for. As you line up, you take a shot, and the arrow flies true and hits it. Wait, just to be sure, you are proficient in short bows, right?
No.
No. Okay.
Well,
Crossbow.
Only
no.
crossbows?
Are you only? But are you like martial weapons, simple weapons?
Simple
Or-
weapons, yes.
I believe short bows.
I think they're-
Or bows are included in that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, short bows are simple weapons. How does it just? Oh, this is D&D over the top table talk, Nate. So if it's even though it's a simple bow, but it's a magical simple bow, does it still fill into that simple weapon archetype?
Yeah, it's still a simple weapon.
Got you. Okay, then you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, and that
It hits.
was
Lands right onto his shoulder. What's the damage?
3 damage.
3 damage
Plus you're
your
cold, right?
Plus 5. Plus
plus 1
frost,
damage of
right?
frost, right? So
frost, yes.
so 4 damage
Water.
total.
Plus 1 water damage.
Avatar: Last Airbender. You're water bending this motherfucker. All right. So as Byron pulls that bow and lights up, as the arrow's flying midair, it glows almost a low, dull, whitish blue hue and lands into the orc's shoulder, and you can see like his shoulder kind of like it's like almost like the ice is spreading from his shoulder. You can hear him growl. It's like, "Urgh!" Like from the damage. All right, nice.
Can I retreat at all, or is that max movement?
Yeah, you can go back. Whatever your maximum.
back.
I don't know how much movement you've used so far.
Oh, I've used 25, so I could only go 1 square here. I can't see anything, but and then is a bonus action. Pete, hop up and get this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
All right. So it's
Okay.
a 1d6.
Yes.
All right, Pete, you have a 1d6 inspiration die.
1d6. Alright.
Sorry, guys. Hold on. let's and eventually I will actually buy Sirenscape, that music, but not yet. But we're gonna
And
play
then we
some
need our
battle
Final
music.
Fantasy music.
No, this is normal battle music. Oh no, there is Final Fantasy in this playlist. All right.
Oh yeah.
So is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, Pete, you're up.
All right, Pete is going to knock an arrow in his longbow and take the attack action, shooting one shot against this orc.
Let's do it.
And I rolled a 2, which I think will probably not hit. But as a Gloomstalker with my Dread Ambusher ability, like the first turn, I get like an extra attack.
Okay.
That is a 15.
A 15. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that hits.
Okay.
So you pull back, you shoot, it just ends up landing shyly because you're trying to still stay in your head. You're trying to stay stealth, so you're not trying to give it away. So you pull back and you just don't pull back enough, and it lands shyly of him. But then you like square up, and you're like, okay, I know exactly where he is now, and this one lands.
Yep. And so it's normally 1d8 plus 4, but because it's my first attack, I get an extra d8 on it.
Sure.
So it's 2d8 plus 4. That is 7 plus 4, 11, 15 damage.
15 damage. All right. You square up, and that arrow flies true straight through the head. The oak just last minute sees it coming, eyes go dark, and falls to the ground.
Oh yes. Okay.
Nice.
Woohoo! Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna rush up here and see what I can see. And I don't see much ahead, guys, but I think there's some twists and turns in this cavern.
You scream.
And then I don't I don't scream.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Gently.
35, 40, 45, 50. You're 50 feet away from them.
Huh? Well, I try and okay, maybe they just don't hear anything then.
Yeah. They don't hear anything. Okay, you're not screaming.
Yeah. Well, I kind of point and do it. I do a weird hand gesture that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. So you see Pete
I don't see any of this 'cause I'm still behind a fucking boulder.
he's making
Yeah.
military tactic
Going
forwards
what?
with an open palm,
Very
knife
cool.
hands that way,
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
like, what the
Nice.
fuck is he doing?
Doing some weird bunny dance. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. Suddenly, as you run up, Pete, you look ahead. You hear what sounds to be a deep bellowing growl, and then the cave, rocks or pebbles are coming down. You hear huge stomping sounds. Let's see. How does it work when it's that big?
That's what she said.
Oh God.
So when it's a larger creature, right? That section, those sections of what it takes up, it counts as what, that 5 feet for them? Is that their 5 feet? Okay.
So well, yeah. So I mean, if it's bigger than 5 feet,
Yeah.
how I would do that was if it's whatever, a 10-foot square,
Right.
I would treat if it was moving through a 5-foot thing as difficult terrain where you just have to use an extra square of movement. But that's just how I would do it. Because it's the 5 feet isn't how much space you take up. It's kind of your threatened area.
Right. Okay.
Where it's just
I got it.
that's
see
how
what
I
you're
kind of
saying.
interpret it.
Okay.
Yeah. So a large ogre, let's say.
15, 20, 25.
That's such a specific example. That was the first thing you thought of.
30,
Yeah.
35,
Yeah, Pete. Because Pete. The people who can see Pete sees Pete is now freaking out a little bit.
Yeah.
I see Pete clearly.
Yeah, Pete is freaking out
I go, guys.
as you see what crests through this inlet of the cave is a huge, large ogre swinging a huge great club coming straight for you.
shit, Pete's gonna die.
Just gonna get.
Yeah,
Pete says
so-
that out loud.
The ogre takes out what looks to be a huge, like, misshapen javelin and chucks it at you,
Oh
Pete.
my god.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I have a AC of 15.
It's like actually like a fucking one of the ballista. It's like a ballista arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
As
bolt.
as the javelin
Jesus
goes by,
Christ.
it lands right past you, but makes this huge. Now, as it lands into the stone behind you, making a huge indent into the rock. You put it 2 and 2 together, that would have probably impaled you if it made it.
Yeah.
I am actually laughing my ass off because I can't see shit. I can see like how
You all
this
see
is
this
going down.
misshapen javelin land into that
Oh,
wall
I
behind
still didn't.
Pete.
I'm behind this giant fucking. I hear.
Yeah.
probably
You
hear
don't.
It.
The people. Yeah. Rain. Let's see. How far can Buddy see? Buddy,
I can
you see it.
Pete a little
Buddy,
bit. I can
you
I can
did
just
see the
edge
javelin.
of Pete.
Yeah, you can see the javelin. Mag sees not a damn soul.
I'm just like, what the hell's going on?
I thought we were being stealthy.
Yeah.
Turned into a shit show
Yeah.
real
Never-
fast.
So I'd say Byron, Normac. Yeah, you can't see shit. So Rain and Buddy are the only ones that sees what's going on.
Well, yeah, he didn't see the ogre, but Byron at least saw them and then just dove back behind the rock. But he didn't see the ogre or any of that though.
No, Byron
That
can't
happened
see
after.
even the.
No, but he had peeked out, did his,
I saw the orc.
and he shot the orc and.
Oh
did all
yeah,
that,
the
and he
orc,
ran back.
but like presently
Yeah,
at this moment,
but
yeah,
he's
yeah.
seen where people are and
Right.
whatever. He just didn't see an ogre and a giant
Cool.
fucking
So that is the ogre's turn.
ballista bolt.
Normac, you're up.
Alright. So, oh shit, hold on. So I'm
Normac up,
at,
buddy on deck.
10, 15, 20, 25. That'll be my movement. Alright, and then
You
is
see-
is that the orc or is that the dead orc?
That's the dead orc.
That's the dead orc.
You see Pete like
I see
almost
the
frozen in
giant
place
fucking
and a
ballista
huge.
thing.
Yeah, you see it's basically a ballista in the wall behind Pete.
So I'm gonna cast bless. I grab my my holy symbol and say basically what the fuck, and then I bless Pete. I bless myself, and I will bless Rain.
Okay.
What does bless do? That's a +4.
Plus a
So you get
1d4
it's a D4.
to hit, I believe. and
D4,
saves.
Gotcha.
Yep. Hold on. Let me clicked on the wrong one.
Normac grabs his holy symbol and it glows bright enough that it emanates like 10 feet from him, glowing. Suddenly, Pete, Rain, you feel this warmth come over you, like you'll be fine.
Jesus Christ, Pete!
Like
I didn't
something's
realize that you
watching
were
over you.
just within range too, you little fucker.
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
should have known that. What's the range of bullets? Should have fucking.
It's 30 feet. He is just 30 feet.
Yeah, I should keep track of that. Thank you.
So, yeah.
And you have
So yeah,
concentration
each
up.
get a D4 for a whole minute. Yeah.
Okay.
For your
D4
attack
for
roll or
attack
saving
roll,
throw
saving
when you're
throws.
being attacked.
Yeah. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Let me just check real quick. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Yeah, because I don't see anything. Right? There's no enemy. I see.
At the
nothing,
moment, yeah,
so.
you don't see anything.
Yep. What's that? Is that just a campfire glowy
yeah,
orb thingy?
yeah, it's like it's supposed to be a campfire.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right.
All right.
Yeah, then that's it. That's
Cool.
all I got.
Buddy, you're up with Mags on deck.
All right. So Buddy will move up
Oh,
to
something.
see what's going on.
Didn't work right, but I'll fix it next round.
All right, so I've moved my max distance. Let's see, how far away?
Mark, can you program the
40.
strobe lights to the music of the game?
Yeah.
Play the music over your speakers. You don't have speakers. It's fine.
Okay, so Buddy will cast Ice Knife at level 1.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Casting it at that guy, he's dead already.
What,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a dead
so
guy.
yeah, that's a dead orc right here.
That's that
Oh,
orc
that's
that-
dead?
That's the
Right.
orc that what's his name
Oh,
killed.
so I don't actually see anyone then.
Yeah,
Right, you
there's
don't see
nothing
anything.
here
You
right
just
now.
see Pete,
We saw
like-
you see the big ballista bolt that
Pete
Pete
like
Yeah.
looking up. You see Pete not looking, making eye level. He's
Oh,
looking
so
up at something, and there's a huge ballista on the wall behind him.
Okay, we'll cross that guy out.
His blood splatter from.
Thank you.
All right. So Buddy won't do anything. He'll just run up and wait.
Okay.
Do you want it?
No,
Hold
but
it.
he's not
just
doing
waiting
anything.
there.
Okay.
Waiting there.
All right, Mags, you're up.
All right, Mags also can't see anything, so she's gonna move her allotted 30 feet. There. Let's see what she sees. That's Pete. So she can see Pete, and then he's looking at something that she can't see, right?
Yeah. From where you are, yeah, you wouldn't be able to see.
Um,
Also, I don't think you can end your turn on the same size creature. Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action dash and move around a little bit.
Okay.
Well, you
I
can
just-
still. Well, no, can't you use your action to dash?
Oh
She's
yeah,
not
I
a-
mean action dash. I don't have
Yeah.
a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I knew what you meant. Yeah.
I mean, we should all just take 2 levels of rogue, just because that's the best.
You're not wrong. Yeah, so Max is gonna action dash and find. And she's gonna end right here next to a Normac. And that'll be her turn.
Okay. Sounds good. As Mags runs up and readies herself, you hear the like a cacophony of like orc noises, orc screaming, and footsteps coming towards you.
Great.
And then you hear like an echoing, like kind of like it's kind of like disturbed through the echo. It kind of like you know how as an echo, the farther away you can't really exactly hear what was said. You hear something like, "Meat's back on the menu, boys."
Oh Jesus Christ!
All right, so let's see.
I think there's hobbits in here, guys. Gotta get.
Fresh meat.
They don't need their legs. They don't need those.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Clearly, I'm gonna need another drink because somebody is gonna die here.
Nah.
Yeah. This actually might benefit you guys.
That's all the kitties are up here. What the hell? My character's gonna die just for that. 3 tigers came out of the weeds as you were just walking right before you rested, and they mauled Normac.
Okay.
Not looking. I'm not looking. Guys, it's to the left.
So, Pete, you see what looks to be a group of orcs coming up behind the ogre, and they take out their javelins, and they're gonna attempt to make a hit with you, but because the ogre's blocking, you have substantial cover from it.
Okay.
So I'd say plus, what is it, half cover?
Uh,
There's 1/3, half, and then full, right?
yeah, I'm pulling it up now. So there's half, 3/4 in total.
So I'll say 3/4. You have 3/4.
Okay, so that's +5, so it's a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll fucking net 20.
Okay, that's one orc. This is the other orc. So both of them, they make no contact to you. They're like javelins. They can't really pinpoint exactly where you are. Let's see, how far can the javelin actually range?
It's 30 feet or 120 feet with disadvantage.
Right. So it would have been a disadvantage anyways, actually. And I was only gonna have those two throw because the others I feel like couldn't even see you anyways. So.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. That's the orc's turn. Rain, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to run here. See what I see. What the fuck is going on? Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah. Um. So. Now that I'm here, I'm going to hold my action. I'm gonna hold. Fuck it. I'm gonna hold firebolt, an action of firebolt for the first thing that comes through this
Firebolt.
firebolt. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you're holding your action. You're ending your turn there.
Yeah.
Okay. Byron, you're up with Pete on deck.
Oh my god, it's almost the ogre's turn again, guys. I'm so scared. I'm not in position.
He's ran around him twice now.
Yeah.
I love how Pete's just holding the line by himself up there.
He's a rugby player.
It was his own goddamn
rugby
fucking
player.
fault. Shit.
He's fucking really. He's really good. Yeah.
And we
So-
will 10 minutes for hard stop, guys. We're gonna stop at 10 exactly on the dot, even during combat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, being that I can't see much, I can't do much other than offer an inspiration to Normac.
Oh.
All right. Norek, you receive 1d6. What's that inspiration sound like?
Yeah, what the fuck? I need to feel inspired.
Again,
May the
run
music
over right now.
protect you, and I'll just strum a chord on my lute.
You hear this chord
Hold on.
strum and echo throughout the whole cave.
Alright, cool.
Huh? Something need doing?
No, that was the first guy that couldn't hear the fucking illusion the first time.
All right. You got it. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Alrighty. Pete, you're up with the ogre on deck.
I'm motioning to Pete, like, come back over here.
Yeah.
That's
So-
that's what I've been doing when I after I blessed him, like, over here,
Yeah.
fucking psycho.
So first off, Pete is gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark the ogre.
Okay.
Using one of his first level
Oh.
spell slots, and then he's gonna take another bow attack on it.
Let's do it.
So, so that's I rolled a 15
It hits.
plus 6, so that's it was like a 22. So that'll be a D8 and a D6 plus 4. That'll be 4, 5. That'll be 9 damage on the ogre.
Is it a short bow, you said?
It's a longbow.
Oh, it's a long bow. Okay. So how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. So as you take
Yeah.
a shot, the
Wow.
arrow lands into the knee of the ogre, and it's like a pinprick compared to its body,
Yep.
and it's just like completely ignores it.
And Pete, and it's like as Pete is retreating, he yells out, "There's an ogre and at least 3 more orcs coming." And it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 95, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna be right up here next to Rain
All right.
because I don't want to leave our as scary as the ogre is. I feel leaving the wizard like as the first line of defense is not great. So
He'll forget what kind of danger he's in before
Yeah.
anything happens.
Okay.
Don't worry, I
Okay.
have fireball.
So
Bolt.
Pete,
Yeah.
that's it.
yep, that's my turn.
Okay. You guys hear huge thumbering steps coming towards you. So 5, 10.
Oh my
15.
god!
And so at that time, I'll say your firebolt, you were holding that, so you let it go. So you can go ahead and shoot it now.
Oh god!
Big boy.
Oh, it lands.
Hell yeah!
It definitely
Woo!
lands. All right, roll for
Roll
damage. How
Yeah.
do you- All right, so for this
do you
pretty,
wanna
that's
do
a
this?
pretty,
How do you wanna
that's a
do
pretty,
this?
yeah, that's a pretty
I
epic
with it.
scene.
Shit.
It's a pretty epic
Fireball
scene, so
his
I'll let you
balls.
describe. How do you want to describe that scene, that coming? So like this huge lumbering ogre just turns the corner and goes, oh.
So I'm like holding this fireball, right, waiting for something to come around, and this fucking massive thing comes around the corner. I'm like,
Yep.
ah! I just throw it and it hits him in the face.
Yep. All right. As it lands in the face, you see this fire like engulf this ogre's forehead, and it's just like his forehead is burned and singed. The ogre growls at you and like kind of like bends over and puts his arms back like, "Argh!" and starts to charge at you.
Oh god!
That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. It's gonna swing its great club at Rain.
All right.
The origination of its pain.
Okay. I'm gonna. Well, I don't know. My reaction. I'm gonna cast. Do I use a reaction by holding my action?
So you only have a well, you can use a reaction. I wouldn't say. Actually, that's a great question. What is holding action? Is it a reaction? I don't know. Hold on.
I think if you hold your action, then you lose your.
Wait,
No,
so
actually, you can still keep your reaction because it's not your turn again.
Yeah, but hold on, just hold. Your reaction is the holding action. So you can later use the reaction to release the action you had held in response to a certain trigger. So the readying your action was the action, releasing it was the
previous.
reaction.
Oh, okay.
That's what the player handbook says. Does holding an action use reaction? Yeah. When you ready an action, you could use your reaction
Release the action.
to release the action you had held in response to a certain trigger from the ready section.
Yeah. Okay. So fuck. I used my reaction. Oh
Yep.
boy. Okay.
I
well,
actually
that
didn't
kinda
know
makes
that,
sense.
so that's good to. Yeah, it does make sense. I didn't actually realize that you are using a reaction to do the readied action. I just assumed it was all in one. All right, so he's gonna take his great club and he's kind of almost like a scene from Harry Potter with the troll, and like slam right down on top of you. Completely misses. That's a natural one.
Wow.
Completely
That was
misses.
a natural
So-
one.
That was a natural one. And he lands it, and just, because of the fire damage to his face, he stubs his toe, takes like 1 point of damage.
This guy just swung a axe. Now, see how big this motherfucker is?
As it lands, you hear the
Just-
cave like reverberate, like it just boom, 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 boom. The whole cave just shakes.
Dude, I was sitting here like about to intercept. You have no idea. I was about to. All right, but anyway, that's good. Okay.
I wish you did.
Well, I didn't have to.
I know. I wish you did. No, wait. Can
Oh.
you have to intercept before I say the damage,
No,
though, right?
no, I don't. No. Before you, not. I wait till the attack. If the attack hits, then I do interception.
Are you sure?
It says it right here. When a
Alright.
creature I see hits a target other than me within 5 feet of me with an attack, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage. Oh, I would have to actually wait till you did damage.
Yeah. So it's the damage, not the hit, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also he had bless.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, none
So
of that was even necessary. I'm so
yeah, you
scared
see
right
this
now.
ogre is massive, daunting in front of you. Normac, you're up with a special someone on deck.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
He's not that special, don't worry.
I don't believe you ever. Where's my? Okay, I'm gonna use bonus action. Vow of Enmity. Which is my channel divinity.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I guess I can just do that there. All right, so on the ogre, I gain advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute.
All right.
Okay, and I will move
He's in.
right up in his face.
So right into his face. Okay, I got you. I
Yeah,
thought that
I'm
was your arrow.
Engaged. No,
All right.
no.
Go ahead.
All right, and then I'm going to use me Warhammer,
Let's do it.
and I'm gonna attack.
All right.
Alright. Let's see, what one hasn't failed me?
Woo! That was close.
Okay, so I can use inspiration on the hit, correct?
You just roll advantage.
Oh, inspiration's advantage?
No, they're separate.
Watch.
Inspiration's the 1d6.
Yeah, right, so that's what I mean, so...
You
why would I
you
roll
just get
advantage?
advantage, right? You're using the vow of
He hasn't
enmity.
been touched yet.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh my god, Jesus, I just
Oh,
fucking
man.
cast it. Okay, alright, so
The fuck
that's...
took so long to do the hike?
17, so it's 22 to hit.
22 to hit. Yeah, it hits.
Okay, and then that's 1d8 plus 3. Okay.
Make it good.
Now,
This is the last
inspiration is the hit? Is inspiration the hit?
What? What do you keep bringing up inspiration?
I don't know, because I have one. So I want to make sure I use it.
Inspiration adds
For
1d6 to your
attack.
hit die, not your damage.
Okay, yeah, okay. Alright, so I do 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, you take it. You slam like he's leaning over you like after hitting the club onto the ground. He's like about to lift his hand up, and you take that time and advantage to take your hammer and slam it up into his chin, making his head pop up for a second. 6 damage.
Yep.
All right, cool. And on that note, guys, we are going to stop it there.
No!
I
Come
know.
on!
I know. Sorry, guys.
For Brugger Axe Biter.
Who needs to get off, honestly?
I do. We're gonna stop it there. It's awesome. I'm really excited to see what's happening. Sounds like you guys are gonna have a good fight in this caves. Possibly
Sounds
a
like
surprise at the end.
we're
Who
gonna-
knows?
We're gonna get pasted again, so it sounds like.
All right. On that note, I'm gonna stop the stream. Everyone say bye.
Bye.